Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Aubergine Sola. I am the woman behind Feed Your Bouche, and today we're going to be making Aubergine Parmigiana, which is this amazing rich dish that you're bound to love. So to begin, you'll need fresh basil, mozzarella, onion, garlic, Parmesan cheese, aubergine and courgette, or just aubergine by itself, and tomato passata. So you're going to thinly slice your vegetables and then place them in the colander, and then you're going to add a generous amount of salt, and then you're going to massage that in. And you'll notice that I've put a tray underneath the colander, and that's to catch any liquid that comes out of the vegetables. We're salting our vegetables because courgettes naturally have a high water content. So by salting them beforehand, we're removing that excess water that would otherwise be released during baking. So next you're going to prepare the tomato sauce, and here I've just heated oil in a pan, in a pot, and I've added onion to it, and I'm just going to let that soften a bit for just a few minutes. And then afterwards you're going to add garlic, the finely chopped garlic or the minced garlic, to the pot, and you're just going to mix this around for just a few minutes. You don't want to keep this cooking for too long as the garlic might burn, so just after a few minutes you're going to then pour in the passata, and you want to kind of work quickly because the pot is hot, so it might start splashing. You're just going to stir this to incorporate, and you're then going to add the freshly chopped basil and any seasonings. So I've just kept it simple with sea salt and a bit of white pepper, but you can use black pepper. And you're just going to cover this and let it cook for anywhere between 20 and 30 minutes, stirring occasionally so it doesn't stick at the bottom. So going back to our salted vegetables, you can now see that there's a lot of liquid on the vegetables, and looking at the tray you can see that the liquid has been released. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pat dry the vegetables. We don't need to rinse any salt off, you won't taste the salt, and also by rinsing it we're going to introduce more liquid into the vegetables, which is the exact opposite of what we want to do. So however way you want to dry your vegetables, you can do that. This is just how I'm drying my vegetables. So an optional third step is to, in a grill pan, just fry each side of the courgette and the aubergine. Courgette takes about 2 or 3 minutes per side. You just want to get a bit of colour on each side. The aubergine takes just a few minutes. Doing this can help to prevent excess liquid coming out of the vegetables, and also it can help to cook the vegetables just a bit so that the vegetables are not tough once they come out of the oven. So whether or not you choose to grill your vegetables beforehand, I've done both and I like either way. What you're now going to do is, in a casserole dish, you're going to just spread a thin layer of tomato sauce, and then you're going to add 1 layer of vegetables like I've done here. And then after that you're going to then add more tomato sauce on top, and then you're going to place on the mozzarella cheese however you like. If you dice it, you can just sprinkle on top. If you slice it, you can place the slices on top, and then you're going to sprinkle Parmesan cheese on top, just a thin layer, and then you're going to repeat this again by placing some tomato sauce on top. It doesn't have to be neat, this is kind of like a rustic dish. To be honest, all of the flavors just meld together in the oven. Now I'm adding more vegetables. You can add like 1 layer of courgette and then other stuff, and then 1 layer of aubergine, or mix and match, however you want to do it. So I've just put aubergine back down again, and then I'm adding more tomato sauce, and then I'm going to put the mozzarella on top again, and then I'm going to sprinkle Parmesan cheese, and basically you're just going to repeat this until you run out of the ingredients. So in total I think I had 4 layers. So after placing the vegetable and the tomato sauce down again, I sprinkled Parmesan cheese on top and placed the mozzarella, and then it's good for the oven. So I've already preheated the oven for about 10 minutes at this point. and I've placed foil paper on top, and after 25 minutes I'm going to remove the foil paper, and then I'm going to let it cook for another 25 minutes. This is to ensure that the insides, like all the cheese, is cooked, and then the last 25 minutes is to ensure that the top gets crispy and the cheese melts and the vegetables are just thoroughly cooked through. So here you can see everything is done, everything's cooked, and basically it's good to go. You know, it's ready for you to enjoy, and I hope you really enjoy this recipe. You can find the link for the recipe in the description box below, and while you're on my website, feel free to check out the other recipes I have there. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you guys soon. Bye!